कपीसती हूँ लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरण विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र की काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अनीसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाजे, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाजे। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्त्र जोजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख रहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संहारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुमरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित न धरई, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, वो
Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start the meditation by a collective namaskar. Let through us the whole world do a namaskar to the Devi, as if millions and millions of yogis were doing a huge wave of namaskar from the whole world to the Devi in her primordial form. Namaskar Kundalini.
Is a positively negative person. And in that, the approach should be such that you try to help that person as far as possible. Supposing she has some bad habits, she's taking drugs, all right. Try to take out that part of the drug and all that. Try to do whatever is possible. Give her bandhan, beat her with shoes. But your attention should not be completely towards one person who is negative. Normally, in an ashram, I have seen mostly one negative person appears and the whole ashram gets upset. It's a very common thing because one nasty person can spoil the whole show. Like today, I had to spend some money with another nasty person just for nothing at all. And because she's negative, I had to fight it out myself. I didn't know how others are going to fight it out. But you have to tell frankly on the face that if you want to go to hell, you can go. If you want to go to God, then you should change yourself, you have to transform yourself, you have to be all right. Everyone can get cured. Lazy lumps are the only difficult things. Lazy people, because they have excuses. They are the most difficult things. Lazy people are the most difficult people I have seen. If the person is not a lazy person, it's very easy to make him do things. For a lazy person, everything is difficult because he is indulging into laziness. But one must remember one principle of Sahaja Yoga, which is very important. I think one should write it down in your heart. This is a very important essence of Sahaja Yoga, of how to grow. That you should know how to raise your Kundalini. You should know how to meditate and to find out about your problems, your defects, and then remove them and raise your Kundalini. If you cannot raise your Kundalini, you cannot improve in Sahaja. Now the Kundalini falls off with many things, as you know, if you have defects. Even supposing you have a weakness for your wife, you worry about her, you think about her, or your husband, who is a negative person. The Kundalini will be sucked down. It will be sucked down with all these negative attentions. Any kind of a negative attention you have, it will be sucked out. Let him sit this side. Datta, you sit here. They're disturbing them. Right? Come now. Be a nice boy. Sit on this one. Yes, on top. Good boy. Very nice boy. And such negative people always push forward. They'll sit in front of me. They'll be just there to trouble me. They'll never understand that we should be at the back. They are very great show-offs. They will sit just in front of my eyes. I see them just, I put my eyes straight forward, the person straight forward before my eyes. It's a sign that they're all the time trying to displease the goddess. All the time. Of course, your mother is such a funny goddess that she never gets displeased. But there are so many others who get displeased. So I wish I had known that. I really don't know. I think I'm nothing but forgiveness and I just don't recognize it. But it's a common point. A person who is a very positive person doesn't come forward much, keeps out, doesn't force me to do things. Otherwise they'll force me, do this, sit down like this, I'll have this. Unless and until I tell you, you should not. Like I know some people, it's a headache to be with them. But they'll ask, should I give you tea? Should I bring this for you? Why? I'll tell you if I need. Will you take this? Will you take that? Would you have this? Would you like a white tea or a black tea or a yellow tea? I have no time to think about all these nonsensical things. And that's what distracts my attention from them. And they don't get, it's a vicious circle. They don't get my blessings. Linda, you are the one now. Go that side. You know that very well, and you are the one who will sit in front. Now, I can tell you how many are sitting in front of me. Most of them would be negative people, except for Alexandra, I can see that. Another is Martin, is she there? Martin catches very well. Yes, second one must be Martin. Yes, come along. Martin catches very much. And you people don't want to see that you catch. You people don't want to see that you catch. And then what happens that it affects the other person. The leaders are affected. Let's see, who is next? Babette is all right. Now who is next? Let's see. Behind her. She has eye trouble. She has a problem. She should not sit in front. She should be on the side. It's all right. I mean, I need not worry that far, but still, let her sit on the side. This is, I've just pointed it out to you, that you can make out a negative person who has problems, first of all, complaining type. Anybody who is a complaining of nature is negative. Anybody who complains is negative. I never complain, do I? Did I ever complain? I've been to all of your programs anywhere. Did I ever complain that the bed is not all right? Suddenly the other day I discovered the bed on I sleep is really hard like a rock. Really. I just suddenly discovered because I sat on it. But I didn't complain to anyone. I said, it's all right, because I'm quite comfortable myself with it. So this is it. That shows a person who is not comfortable within himself is still negative. And such a person should try to keep out of Sahaja Yoga. That's the best way the person is going to be helped. For negative people also must remember, you must try to keep out of Sahaja Yoga. Don't try to show off, because such a person always wants to come forward. Why? Because he'll be blessed. Because he'll be saved. It's a kind of like a beggar coming to a rich man. But it's not so. In Sahaja Yoga, it's just the other way around. Everything is just the other way around. You can put everything the other way around, then you'll understand. In Sahaja Yoga, those who keep out of my sight are better blessed. Those who do not ask me questions whether I should have this or that are better blessed. Those who do not claim anything from me are better blessed. Those who do not challenge me are better blessed. Miracles happen, like in my passport. This has happened before also, I did not know in Australia. But Mr. Srivastava told me that my passport has expired, I must get the validity again sanctioned. When I came here, Warren told me at least 3 times. Then I asked Warren, should I go to Delhi to get it done? Because if I go to Hong Kong, how will I do it without a passport? And then I said, let's see. I opened the passport, it's already sanctioned for till 88. So, you see, for that one has to understand that we must know our priorities. We must know what is important. For me, it was important I had to go to Hong Kong. I couldn't find any time when I could go there at a time when it would not be very hot. And just it worked out for me. I don't have to go to Delhi for that. I am now ready to go. It has happened so many times. And even if something goes wrong with my passport or anything because of negative forces, I use it for an advantage. So even if somebody is a negative person, use it for a positive thing. Now example, I was going to America and I had sent my passport for visa. And my husband, who is so meticulous, had taken it. And they gave the visa for the last year. When I went to the airport, they said, what? This is the visa for the last year. No, for the 1 year ahead. 1 year ahead they had given. So they said, you can go next year, not this year. The visa is for next year. So I telephoned to my husband. That was time. It was a Sunday. He just got out of his bed. He ran up and down, poor fellow. He said, how is it I didn't see? I said, you didn't see? What has happened is that you didn't see. The fellow who did it was quite speedy, I think, so he gave me one year ahead. So now better find out. I mean, this is what happens to the speedy people. They'll give you for 1 year ahead. That's another extreme positivity. Now, then as a result of his running up and down, they all got shattered. You know, the Americans especially felt that, oh God, what a mistake it was. So they gave me visa for 5 years. So instead of feeling unhappy about the negativity and making miserable faces and making yourself miserable and me miserable with that, best is to laugh it out and use that negativity for your positivity. In the beginning only, it happened that once we were going to Nasik, and while going to Nasik, our car failed. And everybody said, Mother, your car never fails, how it has failed? I said, let it be. It's all right, it's very nice here. I can look around, I can see around and all that. They couldn't understand why I was so relaxed about it. So the car failed and it took about 1 hour. Now the people who were Sahaja Yogis before never used to cure anybody, never used to look at anyone, never used to raise anybody's kundalini, all very frightened. But as I was not there, they felt very challenged because there's such a big crowd there. They didn't know what to do. So they said, all right, we'll raise your kundalini. That's how they started doing it, and it's helping now, even now that you are doing it. Otherwise they would not touch it. So every disadvantage, every negativity is to be used for positivity. As I have told you before also, an example of a little cell going inside the Mother Earth, sees a big boulder there, goes around it, ties around it again and again and again, and uses it for further holding of the tree, for the support of the tree. That is what is wisdom. That is what is wisdom. And this wisdom comes through meditation, meditative method. So you must every day meditate and raise your kundalini, otherwise you cannot.
Sahaja, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Self collectively, in our attention, let's really establish ourself as a collective being. Let's ensure that we are one with the whole Sangha, that we are completely integrated as one. We are all in the same divine, subtle meditation room as one. Let's feel that we are not alone meditating somewhere on earth, but we are collectively in the same room of meditation. Our heart is one, our attention is one, our Kundalini is one, our Sasvara is one. With that consciousness of being one, let's put both hands on the floor and let from our heart, let's feel Mother Earth. It is the only deity that we can physically touch. So it's a huge blessing to have Mother Earth as our guru, our mother, to balance us, to help us, to bless us with all our qualities and with the subtle element of earth, which is the fragrance, so that we become more fragrant. We attract people that are seekers. We attract only positive people. We attract only dharmic people. Who feel the fragrance in us, the subtle element earth. Both hands are on the floor, let's say, and connect also with the Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth. Let's both our hands, our Muladhara, feel the connection to the Lord Ganesh as the magnet at the center of the planet. Shri Ganesh mantra. Let's say mantras from the heart with sincerity and depth and shraddha, true faith. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Once again, Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's feel all the imbalances, imperfection, all the possessions, all the dark energy, all the adharma in us, in all our chakras, in all our channels, being sucked by Mother Earth. And let's also surrender completely. Let's surrender completely to Mother Earth as if we were melting from inside. All the negativity are melting and being absorbed, going down in Mother Earth. We are being purged from all the bad negativities, all the dark energy in us. Where is our attention? Let's surrender ego, superego, mind, all actions and reactions to Mother Earth. Every imbalances, every sickness, every possession is surrendered to Mother Earth collectively. And through us, all the yogis of the world are purified. All the seekers of the world are purified. The whole humanity is purified deeply from adharma so that only remains purity, chastity, innocence. Let's now check in our attention that the whole planet, the whole people, the whole yogis of the world are shining. Their spirit is shining, pure light, pure sun of light all over the planet. The planet is glowing to all those people, millions, billions of people that are like suns of light, each of them, making planet Earth like a diamond, shining diamond of pure light of the spirit. Let our collective attention focus on the shining aspect of the spirit, of the glow of the spirit in each human, in each yogi. And let's just continue being more united, more collective in our heart, in our kundalini, in our attention, and really one in Sasrara as the Virat. Now both hands on the lap, both hands on the lap. Let's really open our hands, offer our hands as if each our hand were flowers, were beautiful roses, beautiful lotuses, beautiful sunflowers. We just offer both our hands, our sasvara, our heart, our kundalini, our whole being. We just offer ourselves completely to the Devi in sasvara and collectively as one. We are like a beautiful flower, beautiful bouquet of flower, beautiful bunch of flower, completely integrated and offered to the lotus feet of the Devi in her primordial form. Let's say one more time Shri Ganesh mantra and then Shri Adi Kundalini Mata mantra. Our prayer to the Lord Ganesh, our mantra to the Lord Ganesh is really directed to him in his complete primordial form at the Virat level. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Mantra. Similarly, we offer this mantra to the primordial Kundalini of the Virat, the complete Kundalini, Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's allow Mother Kundalini to rise completely in us and push us to the highest dimension of the divine. Let's just surrender as we have never surrendered before. Complete surrender, complete faith, complete trust in the Devi, in the Goddess, in our beloved Mother. Now let's say Shri Surya. Let's invite Shri Surya to really be awakened in us and to develop all the good qualities, the beautiful qualities of the sun, which is truly being egoless, being a cool personality like the big laughing Buddha, laughing from our ego, laughing from all our inner negativities or stupidity, everything that needs to be totally left out or laughed out. Shri Surya mantra. Om Dvameva Sakshat Shri Surya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's truly be collective and say one more time Shri Surya, so that Shri Surya really is invited and appears in our homes, in our consciousness, in the whole world. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Surya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete meditation collectively, complete surrender to Shri Surya. We continue our meditation in Nirvichar Samadhi, in Sasvara, and we just surrender to Shri Surya. And we feel the glow, the light, the purity, the vibration. We are a cosmic being, we are the Virat, completely enlightened by Shri Surya. Millions of suns in one shining through us. collective namaskar, Kundalini.
साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री